Hello everyone, this is Tone, and I'm here to show you guys how to spice up your Betty Crocker creamy butter microwavable mashed potato meal.
Cooking with Tone.
First thing you want to do is, of course, stir it up. Make sure that everything is where it should be. Make sure that it's not all just clumped into one big clump. Next, grab your own spices that you want to add. It can be anything that you want it to be. As you see, I've got quite a selection. So I've already done this step. All you have to do is just simply taste it and see if you like the flavor as is. If you do, you'll probably be boring. If you don't, this is the simple thing to do. If you like garlic, just grab some garlic powder. Just shake some in there. And then grab your spoon. Look at that. Look at that. And then mix it up. So then you start mixing it up, and then make sure that when you're done, you always want to taste test. Always start with small amounts and then end with large amounts. Next, what I like to add is some onion powder. And all of this is McCormick. So you just add the onion powder as you feel fit, and then mix it up just like the garlic powder. Then, when you're done mixing that up, the another thing I like to add is something a slight bit different. It's something that also has garlic in it, but garlic bread sprinkle. That's right, it's a thing. It actually tastes like garlic bread. I believe this is the kind of stuff that you would actually sprinkle onto bread, and then you would cook the bread. So you just sprinkle that on there as you feel fit, and then you mix it up, and again, make sure to taste to make sure you didn't put too little. So then after you do that, just go ahead and grab some of your parsley flakes or any other form of green that you want, oregano, anything. It adds a nice green flavor, and it definitely tastes good in that. Now with this, you don't want to put too much in. But if you notice, you'll every time you have maybe baked potatoes or something at a restaurant, it's going to have the little green bits in it, see? And then, as of course, just mix that in and taste as you feel fit. And always remember, never forget, as with any spice or green spice, you want to be careful about the amount that you put in. Because as with oregano, it is very strong, and you can have too much very quickly. Next is the seasoning / spice thing that I've managed to confuse some people with when I told them about it. Is the Montreal steak seasoning. Yes, it's actually good. And I suggest if you like the Montreal steak seasoning on steaks, you're going to love it in the potatoes. Another thing that you might want to try is the next time you have baked potatoes, go ahead and put Montreal steak seasoning in the baked potatoes, because they taste great. So of course, just with the other things, you stir it and then taste it. If it's to your liking, then you stop worrying about it. The next part is the part that is just the most crucial part of making anything potato, whether it be mashed potatoes or baked potatoes. Parmesan cheese. You just open it and then just like cheese it. Like literally just cheese it. Just cover it in Parmesan cheese. The next very important part is a very nice slice of real, not any of that margarine or stuff, of actual real butter. Now, I'm not the best at getting butter, so I'm just going to grab it with my hand right here and just put it in there because I'm eating it, not anyone else. If you're making food for other people, you might not want to do that. And then voila! When you're done with it all, and you finish doing everything, you instead of having a very bland and boring meal, you've got a very good microwavable meal. May or may not work on real potatoes.
This has been Cooking with Tone.